Bonjour, ni hao.
Welcome back to the Gaymeboyz channel.
I'm Johnny.
And I'm Tim.
And today we're sharing what we got for Christmas. Happy New Year!
Yay! Welcome to our first video of 2021.
Yes.
It's weird to say still. But yeah, it's been a crazy year, so...
In 2021 already?
Well, no, last year has been crazy.
See, saying last year is going to take me a second to get used to.
Although we are filming on New Year's Day and it's really gloomy and gross out, so that's not really a great start.
It's like that freezing rain that you get in Chicago where it's not even cute snow, it's just gloomy, wet, and ice rain.
But we did get each other some stuff for Christmas. We did keep it very small and minimal this year because we were in a lot of box swaps. If you haven't caught up on our Vlogmas videos, we have a lot of great content to check out. So we'll link that playlist. And
as 2020 taught us anything last year, it was the fact that to appreciate the real things in life, the meaningful things, and so Tim and I just continued our tradition of an ornament and a pin this year because we just didn't need a lot of things, and also most of the things that we would have asked for Christmas from Santa, we would have bought either for ourselves or each other anyways.
Yeah, so we do also have some other items here. We were able to exchange some stuff to get on Amazon for our Christmas gifts for ourselves. And then we do have a couple of items that we bought that were kind of on sale. Okay, so we should start off with what we gave each other. We'll start off with the pins, I guess. So,
we each actually got each other 2 pins. I got 3.
Well, I gave you a pin box.
You did.
Because I always go extra. So, I'm going to show the 2 pins that John gave me. We did kind of do a $50 limit for each other. Okay, so these are the pins that Johnny gave me. So this first one is a limited release, and it has Tadashi on it, which you never see him, and Baymax when he first built him. I loved this film strip set. We have a couple that we kind of just randomly bought on eBay, and then he bought me this really cute one of Baymax. I don't know if it's gonna show as well because the bulb's a little small, but I like it still. You go it's like a snow globe, and it has a bunch of snow. It's kind of hard to see it, but look, it's Baymax and he's building a snowman Baymax. So I love my pins, thank you.
Of course.
Glad to add these to our collection.
And then here are the pins that Tim got. Tim, of course, is a much better pin shopper than I am, and so he found fantasy pins, one of which was a holiday pin, and the other's a mashup pin, and the third was a mystery box, because he doesn't love a good mystery. So, I normally don't make New Year's resolutions, because I figure if, I'm going to do anything, I'm just going to start that day, but I'm going to make a YouTube resolution, and it's going to be better about showing pins and not having glare, so we're going to see how this goes. Alright, let's see. Okay. So the first pin that Tim was generously enough to give me for Christmas was this mashup pin, and it's Dad, and I love that, literally, if you can see this, it's actually, the dad's not there. It's actually just gone from the pin. And then there's Barley and Ian, and they're riding the haunted mansion. Beware, a ghost will follow you home. And then this is a beautiful fantasy pin of Ariel, and it took me a second to because I was oh my god, it's a Christmas Ariel, because she has this beautiful bow, and she's all sparkly, and look at that cinched waist, and she's holding what is she holding? She's holding a cup of tea or hot chocolate, and she's saying, Christmas and winter, and she has all of those beautiful details in her dress, and it's such a cool silver multicolor pin. And then the last pin that Tim got was a mystery box of the Castle series, and I got Cinderella's castle. And her clock tower is so pretty. So I love all of these, and I can't wait to add these to our Onward and other sections. And this will go on our holiday board. So thank you.
Yeah, and if any of you guys are curious where I got any of these fantasy pins, I will leave it in the description below. because I love both of those shops so much. All right, and then moving on, we did do the ornaments for each other, and John got me, it's a red box. We love these Hallmark keepsake ornaments. So this one is Boo and Little Monkey. So there is the box. Oh, Little Mikey. Did I say monkey?
Yeah.
So this is the pin. The ornaments of Boo. They got her so right on. And her little stuffed animal that resembles Mike Wazowski. And her little floods. I thought this was so cute. I love this.
And all of our ornaments I get for Tim always try to encapsulate something that like commemorated the year or like reminded us of something. And that was because Boo she's in pajamas and we pretty much spent 2020 in pajamas.
I was thinking two other things.
Wait, what?
A could have been the Boo Ball.
The Boo Ball, yeah.
Where we did a skit. If you haven't seen that, we'll link that above and below. Or B, I was thinking it could have been, because we put that Monsters University clip in like so many videos.
For a lot of reasons.
It's literally the funniest skit ever. 80 Bryant is everything.
Nothing is more relaxing than the sound of unexplained adult laughter. Excuse me, ma'am, can you keep it down? I don't know, can you make Monsters University less hilarious?
I'm gonna say yes, it was because of all of those three things.
Yes.
And then Tim got me a beautiful custom ornament, which I love. I got you a ornament from YouTube like 2 years ago when we first started our channel, and then you got me a new one this year and I love it. And I'm gonna show the back first. I posted this I think on Instagram, so you might have seen this already, but it starts with like the Pixar blue clouds and it feels like you're in Andy's room, and as you turn it, it says bonjour ni hao. And I love it. It's like such a pretty font and it's in purple against the blue, and it's just a traditional classic hanging ball. Bonjour ni hao has been around much longer than the channel, and it is meaningful as a phrase on so many different levels, and if you are interested in hearing that story sometime, comment below.
Yeah, and then sticking with the ornaments, we did get a couple like maybe like the week or 2 weeks before Christmas. Yeah, they were on sale. And we like finished all our box swaps and we're like, well, we might as well get some if they're on sale now because these are the cutest.
And I'm gonna be honest about something. I think that the Hallmark keepsake ornaments, in terms of the way characters' faces looks, are much better than Disney ornaments.
Yeah.
And that's not like I just think they're much better sculpted.
Yeah, we'll show a Disney one soon. That's really weird.
But like their ornaments are so pretty.
Yeah, but the first one I'm gonna show is, of course, this beautiful Sleeping Beauty one with Aurora and the three fairies, and it has a special colorful surprise like you see in this. Are you ready? Let's do it. See, her face is everything, her little crown, and the little fairies, look at her little feet. But the best part is, oh, I don't know if you could even see that, but it goes pink, and then it goes blue. And then it goes back to pink because, yes, please. And then, wah.
Back to blue!
So that's super fun. I will say it could have probably had a musical element too. Or like had them say, make it pink, make it blue.
Or like even made the bodice like part of the color changing elements because her top always stays pink.
Team pink.
But I love it. Like every time I'm near the tree, like during commercial breaks on TV or whatever, or anytime I walk by, I just turn it on and I love it.
And then we have a Lilo and Stitch one that plays the like
Hawaiian roller coaster ride. Hawaiian roller coaster ride. The next ornament that we found on Hallmark was one that's having a moment in 2020, or had a moment in 2020, and will continue. And it is one of our new favorite characters, Ian Lightfoot. And I actually saw this on my friend's tree and was like, oh my god, where'd you get that? And here is Ian out of the box, and again, they did his face like really good, and they even like were able to get some of the color hue gradation on his ears to make it like slightly pink. And there's his wand, very Quest of Yore. But this like wand feels longer than like it is to scale. But he's like trying to get his wizard form right, and his little sneakers. He's probably trying to make Barley bigger again. But we love him.
Yes, and then moving on to the Shop Disney ornaments. They were also having a sale. It wasn't the best sale. I'm sure we could have waited till like after the new year. It would have been even more on sale. But I didn't want to chance this one selling out. I do like this one. I will explain what's weird about it. So this scene is awesome. It's of Sebastian holding the wedding cake of Ariel and Eric. And I'm going to try to get really close in this, but like, don't get too terrified. Like, their faces look so weird. Like, they kind of made them so small that it's like, I'll just put a little dot there.
It's like those Sleeping Beauty pins we just opened. Like, their faces get so weird. And that's why I say that the Hallmark faces are so much better.
But I do love the Disney ones do have like the year little tag on it so you remember what year they're from.
Oh, that's cute.
But I love this. Sebastian just looks so cute.
And I love this moment, too.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's a really cute part in the film.
And I like that they come with the ribbons. And then this is another ornament that we probably could have waited. But since we didn't get in any swaps and I didn't want to miss it either, and we have this as a pin, we got this year's Wally ornament. And actually what's interesting is their Hallmark released a Wally recharging sundial one, but then Disney released this one. And I actually like this one between the two a little bit more, just because I like the 3D element of like the hanging lights, and like Wally, instead of holding plant tree, he's holding a Christmas tree with a star in his boot, and they got like his dirt totally right for like making him look weathered, and Eve looking so clean and new, and she's laughing. She's like, Wally, hanging up Christmas lights, giggling, and I love this.
Yeah, and I will say that one is better than the one from last year because it's just like even Wally.
Yes.
Like no lights or anything. So next we're going to show an ornament that one of our friends did a pickup for us at the parks, and it is of Inside Out of Bing Bong's cute face. He is flocked and glittery. And then on the ears you have Joy and Sadness. And look at his little hat and his little bow tie. And then on the back you have his raccoon tail. And this does have this on here, and we're like, oh, it makes noise. But then we found out it's scented of cotton candy, and that literally, like, after a week it doesn't smell anymore. But we just had to have this. He's literally the cutest thing.
Yeah, I was surprised by the smell element. Like, I wasn't mad about it, but I was just like, it was kind of...
It didn't need it.
No, I would have rather had it like, say like, who's your friend that likes to play?
Do.
And then we have one last ornament, and it's actually a gift from my parents. Every year, just like we get each other ornaments, my parents get us an ornament, but they have a tradition of always getting us birds. I think it's something growing up. My parents always believed that like Christmas trees should feel like an heirloom Christmas tree, and they should be a collection of memories, but like they also really loved birds. And so they continued that in our family, and every year they've always gotten us a different bird, and they're all ranging from like different mixed media, and this is this year's, and they're always sparkly, but like, and they're always beautifully like appliqued on, and like I love it because it's just sequins and glitter, and then they like ombre it to make it look like it's beautiful like back, and then they got it to go on the feathers, and it just clips onto a branch, and it looks like a silver like bird is just watching over you. So yay, I love these. And then this year my mom actually included for the first time putting, I think, a year on it. Or at least keeping the tag on and putting the year on it. So thank you, Mom and Dad.
Yeah, thank you. And what's actually really cool about these ones is we get the artificial Christmas trees, and sometimes they have like, you know, those like spots that just don't look as full. Just put a bird there and like it literally fills it out, and it makes it look like
And also, like, most of the birds have, like, instead of dangle hooks, they have, like, pinchy clips. And so they're real, like, for branches that can't hold a lot of weight, like, they're really good for that.
Yeah, totally. All right, and then next we're going to do the 3 items we got on Amazon with our credits. So we did a box swap called the 12 Channels of Christmas, and our gifters were so kind to give gift receipts because we did unfortunately already have 2 of the gym shores they gave us.
And they knew that we might have had them, so they included them. So it was very thoughtful.
But it was fine.
But we always said we wanted to share what we got with that credit.
Yeah, so this first gym shore might be a little shocking because we don't really mention that we like this movie a lot. But we love it, and it is of Moana. And she has Pua and Hey Hey. And what's cool is we do have, I think, 4 other ones of the princesses sitting in the pose like this, but they're much smaller. So we just kind of added her in our bathroom next to those ones.
Right, because it's a princess hero bathroom. That's where we put all of our princess artwork, and that's where we put a lot of our Princess Jim Shores, and we don't have one of her. And she's pretty.
She looks pretty. I like this one better than the one of her standing, holding the oar.
I do too.
But look at Hey Hey, he looks so funny, and you have Pua looking adorable, and she's sitting in front of the rock. And they did a really good job on her face, and like the details of like the algae on the rocks. This one is called Welcome to Matanui.
And the next gym shore that we got is a movie that we both love very much, but I think it's my second favorite princess movie.
Yeah.
After The Little Mermaid. And when we were thinking about what gym shores that we wanted to use the credit for, I kept coming back to this one. I was like, do we not have this? Do we not have any?
You never see Maurice.
You never see it. And because we also got in our Vlogmas, we got the Plumette and Lumiere gym shore, we thought that this would be perfect to join that on like a little Beauty and the Beast like tiny shelf.
Yeah.
So I will show it up close. It is Belle and crazy old Maurice. But to Belle, he's just her dad. And I absolutely love the detail of like all of the very delicate scientific and researchy goggles and doodads and who's a whatsits on Maurice. And there's Belle in her black flats and her ponytail being like, Dad, you're so crazy. Go to the festival. And he's like, oh, Belle. And then there's the back. And then the beautiful pattern on the bottom. And this is called Devoted Daughter. And she's like, Dad.
Crazy old Maurice. I love his belly. You can probably see it. Yeah, so this was cute. What's funny is we were gonna do Christmas gym shores because we only have 3 Christmas gym shores, which is shocking. And then we're like, well, we don't have any of the white woodlands and we really like those. But then we're like, no, let's just like keep it classy and stick to like our princess jams. So this was a really nice one. And then we did have some left over to put towards this next item, and yes, thanks to Be Our Guest Express, we are obsessed with Thomas Kincaid's, and we got, this one actually was like a little bit on sale on Amazon. I don't know if it still is, but it is of Tangled, and of course you have to have the lanterns on anything Tangled, really. And Mother Gothel is actually featured in this a lot, so we're like, oh my gosh, yes. And we love some Flynn Rider as well. So like, we just thought this was beautiful. And of course Rapunzel, actually they got her face right, and she has her beautiful hair. And Mother Gothel's just like, oh, no way. And you have the tower there. I just love the lantern scenes. And then of course you have Maximus on the side here with that funny little like angel guy.
I've got a dream guy.
Yeah, and then it has a certificate of authenticity. On this side, it's just like a pretty side view. And then literally like every corner inch you just want to look at because it's so pretty. We were looking at this for a while, and I don't think that they included another movie from a different character in this.
I don't think on this size one. A cameo.
Yeah. I think they do it on the 89, the like really...
This larger square.
Oh my god, look what I just saw.
What?
The Flynn Rider.
Oh, see, you always literally notice new
Literally
things every
something
time
new.
you look at a Thomas Kincaid.
So I don't know if you're going to be able to see it, but down in the tree right here is the Flynn Rider wanted poster.
I didn't even notice that until just now.
Me too.
There's a couple items left, and actually one of them is what I am caressing right now. I had some Christmas cash, as I like to call it, and on sale this was my sentence structure right now, but to me it was like, oh my god, they're having a sale on Disney. I went, what? And then I saw this, and I have been looking at this Spirit jersey for so long because I had the white Sherpa Spirit jersey, and it's one of my favorite Spirit jerseys I own. And so when I saw that they had this one,
Food on this already.
I didn't even eat. I didn't even eat.
Montage of Johnny eating.
I'm gonna assume they're food. Should I eat it? I don't think I like them.
As you're like the fifth chip in.
No.
They're a very interesting taste.
Take me anywhere. Here's 2021. That's starting off with a bang. But I love this because A, it's super soft. Like it is like
It's really nice. I have one on the way that I ordered that's not here yet.
And it has two details that I like really love. A, the logo, instead of being a Disneyland or Disney World logo, is just a Mickey, but the back is like super fake, and it says, "I'm from Chicago." So I thought that this would be perfect for this dreary Chicago winter day, and you are definitely going to be seeing a lot of this in early 2021.
And literally, I think this came in 3 or 4 days, which is crazy, but I mean, it being a Chicago Spirit jersey, I think...
It just got shipped from down the street.
So we do have one last item, and it is a Funko. They were having some sales on Funko.com. And they were having some exclusives that like are harder to get. Like this one's a Target exclusive, but I didn't see it on Target's website, or like I haven't been in a Target store. But this is also Disney. It's Mr. Potato Head, and this is when he's all jumbled up. So this is him in the box, and it says only at Target. And then you have the classic Mr. Potato Head design. So this is him out of the box, and it's so funny. He's all jumbled like...
Look, I'm Picasso. That's what he says in Toy Story 1.
Yeah, it's so funny. I love it, and his arms crack me up. So this is so funny. His mustache.
So Tim, most important question. Does this go with the Ad Icon Vintage Toys area of our Funkos, or does it go with the Toy Story Pops?
No, it definitely goes with the Toy Story Pops. Even though it is from the retro line, we have the regular Mr. Potato Head and Mrs. Potato Head with our Toy Story collection. If you haven't seen that, we did do a video on Vlogmas showing our entire Pixar collection, so it's definitely a must-see. We'll link that above and below.
But it's already outdated now! But that is the joy of collections, is that they, just like our Jim Shore, our ornaments, our pins, our Spirit jerseys, and our art, they can always just keep growing.
Yes, and they must keep growing in 2021.
They will. That's a fact. That's not even like a speculation. That's just certainty.
So let us know what your favorite item we got was. Of course we can't pick because we got so many good things.
We are very blessed.
Yes. And also let us know how your holidays were. I know there was a different take on them this year, but hopefully all you guys had a good one and are being positive for 2021.
Yes, wishing you a happy and healthy new year in 2021. If you're happy it's 2021, please take a moment to give this video a like. And if you are not a subscriber and like Disney, pop culture, game, and lifestyle related content, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you'll be notified of all of our future videos in 2021. And if you are a subscriber, thank you so much for joining us, and take care and be well. Take care.
Bye.
Bye.